Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you can probably tell by the awful lighting and the setup and the title of this video, it is very early. One thing I will confess, telling a little bit of a porky, the title is waking up at 5 AM to read more. I don't start work till normally like 10 AM, so I don't normally get up till like 8. So working my way back, it is 6 o'clock in the morning right now. 6 AM. But 5 is just, I don't know, because then I'm working till like 10 PM. 5 is very early. For me, anyway. For someone that normally gets up at 8. So it's currently 6. Maybe I might try 5 one of the days. But I thought 6 till 8 gives me an extra 2 hours in the morning just to read. And that is the purpose of the video. Is to just try and fit in more reading time. I mean, I don't think I struggle in the department of reading time and prioritising reading. If anything, I prioritise reading over like any of my other hobbies, like watching movies or TV or whatever. I'm mumbling. Okay, so my plan of action is it's like 5 minutes past 6. I've got my cup of coffee. And last night I started Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. This is also on Kindle Unlimited, which I love. Just love being able to switch and change. I got to chapter 2 of this one. Look. It's actually signed by Pen Doug themselves. Settle down, get cozy again, and read. I mean, as I say all this, I'm definitely speaking into the abyss, into oblivion, but hey, guys, if you're watching, hey, look, it's Benson. Hey, Benson. Okay, let's read. Okay, so it is now 8 AM. I have done my 2 hours of morning reading. I started on, what did I say, chapter 2. Which was 16 pages in. And I'm now on chapter 13, which is 209 pages in. So Fable says I'm about 46% into the book. I'm enjoying it so far. I do just think, you know, like sometimes with dark romances there are parts that you just have to like not think too deeply about, otherwise it can take the enjoyment out of it. But I do like how quickly you can get lost in a dark romance. But yeah, I'm impressed with how much I got through, and I will see you tomorrow at 6 AM to see how much reading we get done then. Good morning, it is day 2, it is 6 AM again. Quick update on yesterday. Because of the head start that I got, I did manage to finish Hideaway completely. My physical copy is battered because I was literally devouring that book. So I think what I'm going to do is keep a count of all of the page count for these extra 2 hours of reading in the morning. Keep a count of the pages I've read in the extra 2 hours each morning. and then compare that at the end of the week to how many books, or to the end of this challenge, to how many books that I've read, because I'm going to do this for 5 days. So not only did I get to finish Corrupt yesterday, can you tell that it's early and my brain is like, what the hell is going on? I am actually 32% into Hideaway. So I had an Audible credit yesterday, so I did listen to the first 15% on Audible, and then read a bit after work. So it's now 6:15. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to read for 2 hours, and then see how far into this book I get, I guess. I don't know if normally people do an extra hour of reading, but sometimes I feel like just an hour is when you get to the hour mark is when you really sink your teeth into the book that you're reading. So I've got my heated blanket on, I've got a cup of coffee again, obviously. Gonna crack on for 2 hours, so about 8:15 I'll finish reading. Howdy, partners. I don't know why I just did that. I'm so sorry. Why are we here? Ah, yes, Kindle. Reading. Yes. Where is my Kindle? Hello. Where are you? I found her. Panic over. I found her. Okay. So the 2 hours the 2 hours of reading was done a while ago, but I needed to charge my camera. Okay. 2 hours of reading. I got to chapter 17. I started on page 159 and I got to chapter 17, page 319, which, as per my calculations, means that on day 2 I read 160 pages, which is less than what I read on day 1. I was very distracted this morning, very tired this morning, and I forget that I lock in so much better if I put my headphones in and listen to music scores. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that. If I lay here in silence, I end up on TikTok because I think my brain is looking for sound. But if I have the music on, obviously then my brain's not thinking about that. So yeah, not bad for day 2. We've got 3 more days. We'll see how we get on. I'm 62% into this book, so I'll definitely get it finished today, 150%. I say that, now something's going to happen and I won't be able to get it finished. Curse you! I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know what's wrong with me every day. Not really much else to say, is there? I'll see you for day 3. Isabel Carglin's not excited to eat a cupcake? Come on. Good morning. It is day number 3 of my waking up early challenge. Oh, I'm tired. I don't normally finish work till like 9:30, 10. So then it's a real rush to get ready for sleep and like get to sleep and stuff like that, so then I can get a full good rest. And sometimes you just get into bed and you're like, I cannot sleep right now, like genuinely sleep is not coming. Ow. Okay, so where are we? I said yesterday that I was probably going to finish Hideaway and that I would have a different book to read this morning, but then... Are you seeing this? Then I said that I was going to finish Hideaway yesterday and that I would be back today on day 3 with a different book. But then I just decided to use all of the spare time that I had yesterday doing other things. I was like, there's no point getting up early reading and then just like reading all day, because I am really bad at like not doing other things. Like I just prioritise reading sometimes and then I'm like, oh, you haven't done this. Anyway, I'm rambling. I've decided to do it from bed today. I've decided to do my reading from bed this morning just because I am a bit tired. But I'm hoping if I sit up, I won't go back to sleep. Can you see him like proper biting me? So yes, I need to finish Hideaway. Hopefully I'll finish that today. I'm off work today. But I have plans later. Are you seeing this? Please stop. I don't like it. It's not nice. It's not nice. Okay. Maybe I'll read from down here. That seems like a good idea to me. My hair looks crazy and I should feel more ashamed, but I don't. So, how'd you like them apples? Honestly, this hair is really bad. I had a slick back yesterday. Needs washing. Okay, that's day 3's 2 hours of reading done. And funnily enough, I read the same amount of pages as I read on day 1, which is 193 pages. Just finished Hideaway. Again, as I said on day 2, I don't know what I'm going to be reading next. I probably won't read any more today. And I don't think it'll be tomorrow that I come back for the next day. I've got 2 more days left. I'm going to do 5 days. And then this challenge will be over. But it won't be tomorrow. Because tomorrow is Sunday. And Sundays are just too busy of a day for me to do that. So, yeah, I'll be back for... Welcome to day 4 of my early morning reading. So I think in the last clip I said about deciding what I was going to read next, and I have actually decided to read Heat of the Everflame. I originally didn't read this because I wanted the next book, because is it going to be 4 books? I wanted the next book to be nearly out, basically, when I read this. I think still there's no actual release date for the 4th book, maybe. I think because they got picked up, like, because they got picked up to be traditionally published, that sort of, like, set the timeline off a little bit, maybe. I don't know, I could be talking out of my... So I'm a couple of pages off of chapter 1. No. I'm a couple of pages off of chapter 21. So page 195. And we shall see. It is 6:30 because it took me ages. Well, nearly. It's 6:20. I'm going to read for 2 hours and see how far in I get. This book is chunky. Hello. We are back for the final day of getting up early to see how much reading I can get done. I only have an hour today. The other 4 days I've managed to do 2 hours of extra reading. I've only got an hour today because I have stuff that I need to do today, but this video is going to get derailed if I don't just film this today. In the art of being fully transparent, this now has bled onto like another week. Only because, I don't know if you can hear, I did get sick. And I was not forcing my body to do anything when I was ill. So I am going to struggle to like work out how much extra reading I got done. But I thought if I film this, I can edit it and then I can work it out from there. So I can't even remember what I was last reading. I am reading Heat of the Everflame because I haven't been able to read. I think... No, I'm further in than that. This is the only problem with reading across multiple thingies. Right, let's have a look. Audible? Chapter 39, apparently. Let's put that on the Kindle, because that will give me the percentage. So I'm about 50% in. I'm on page 494, it says on Kindle. So I'm going to set a timer for an hour, read, and then we can wrap this up. Okay? Okay. Okay, that is the timer officially done. Said I normally do 2 hours. The other 4 days have been 2 hours. Today has only been an hour just because I have so much to do. I just got to page 495 on the physical book, but 613 on Kindle. What page was I on? Like 499. So that's like 114 Kindle pages. Let me see if I can work out where I was on here. Okay, so I was on like 397 book-wise, and now I'm on 495, so yeah. About 100 pages in an hour, roughly, we'll say that. Let's do a little roundup of the week, shall we? Okay, so on day 1, we read Corrupt, and I read 193 pages. Because of that, I ended up finishing that book then that day. And then day 2, we had Hideaway, and I read 160 pages. And then day 3, Hideaway again, and I read 193 pages. And I managed to finish that day as well. So that's 2 books in 3 days. Then on day 4, I read 175 pages of Heat. And then today on day 5, I've read around 115 pages of Heat. I mean, this is quite a chunky book. It's like 800 and something pages. This is the chunkiest book I've read since reading Crescent City in September. So I was sort of putting this one off, but I think that by having these early mornings and just getting a big chunk of reading done, I have managed to get through a considerable amount of this book, especially with like me being ill. I literally haven't read in a few days, and that just makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, because I just love reading and I hate when I don't have like the mental capacity to read. Another thing that I have noticed, actually, that by getting up, I don't know if you can hear all that banging, I'm hoping not, but by getting up early and getting this reading done now, I've actually had more time in the evenings after work for some of my other hobbies, so like colouring or catching up on TV shows or watching a film, because I love all of those things, but I love reading the most, and so that is the hobby that I focus on and I prioritise, because it's one that brings me the most joy. But I also do love the other things, like I love watching Traitors or colouring in my colouring book. Me and Jazz love a good film. So I have found that by getting up earlier in the morning and doing my reading in the morning, and then whatever reading I can get done at work, then when I finish work and I'm tired, I can just sit and do some of my other like cozy hobbies. So this definitely, I think, is going to be a habit of mine that I keep up with going forward. I think making a point of getting up in the morning, even, maybe not 2 hours, because that is like a lot of time, but I think that by like getting up, having an hour of reading and then like going to the gym is a good routine for me, because that gives me an hour of like waking up my brain. I can have a drink, and it's like a slow way to wake up in the morning instead of being like bang bang bang. Because one thing about me, I am a slow, lazy, cozy kind of person. So if my morning routine can be just ease me into the day, like don't throw me in head first, then that to me is a plus. So like now, I feel ready to get up and put on my gym clothes and go to the gym. Whereas if I was just setting my alarm, getting up and going, it's like, ugh. So I feel good. I am really enjoying Heat. I don't know, have I even really given opinions? It hasn't really been a vlog for like the contents of the book. It's been more so how much reading I can actually get done. but I am really enjoying this book. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to end this video here. Again, I feel like I'm just finding my feet and working out what works best for me content-wise and filming-wise, and how to like put together a good video. So, I mean, if you have watched this, I appreciate you. And it's all, I just need to remind myself, it's all learning, it's new. I'm not going to be the best at something that I haven't ever done before. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.